What's up, guys? It's Epop back at it again with another garden vlog video, number 2. It is May 30th, 2020. There are riots currently going on, and yeah, this video is for famous Twitch streamer boboimolol only. Delete yourself if you're not him. Alright, so Bobo, basically, since the last update, a few things have changed, alright? So first of all, you look here, we've got the corn. Now on the corn, the corn's just getting bigger. It looks more like corn now, but it's still pretty corny. If you look here though, you can see there are some pumpkin plants that seem to have sprouted there. And I didn't plant those. I don't exactly know where they came from. I think it's because I smashed a pumpkin in this section of the garden, for fun. And I guess some of the seeds just grew. That's kind of how they go sometimes. Yeah, that's cool. As you can see, the corn is like maybe a foot tall now. Probably just about a foot tall, the tallest of them, which is cool. And one of the bigger updates here is the potatoes. So you look here, the potatoes. We've got a massive potato plant right here that just kind of sprung out of the ground and exploded. So that's cool. And then we've got some smaller ones here, like 3 different plants right all together there. And then right down here, we've got a few really small ones because I planted some later in the year. Oh, I just noticed this, but check this out. Those are all little potato plants as well. Look at that. That's a new update today. I did not see those until now. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is kind of hard to see because this place is overrun with weeds. I need to mulch them down pretty well. But if you can see, there are a ton of pumpkin plants. These are like trees or something that I'm gonna have to pull. I don't want those. There are a ton of pumpkin plants just everywhere, all throughout this space. And as you can see, the strawberry plant is getting big, very big. So, that's just kind of more growth there. You can see the garlic. The garlic exists. It's kind of floppy. Not sure if that's bad or not. I've never grown garlic before, but it's growing. Now over here, we've got all the peas. The peas are getting very big now. Like, if you compare the peas to me, I'm like a couple inches taller than the peas when I'm kneeling. So, that's that. But they're getting pretty big. They're crawling up and growing pretty well. I think I might have some peas that I can pick in a couple weeks now. It's getting pretty close. But yeah, they're growing up pretty well. And with the peas, it's kind of interesting because some of them, like here, some of these leaves are like kind of smaller. They're about, I don't know, they're like 2 inches long, which is good and all, but then you get some plants like this right here. These are like 3 inches long. Just some of the plants are just massive and some are like tiny. It's interesting, But yeah. And now let's take a peek at the popcorn. So the popcorn is also growing up just like sweet corn. A lot of them are popping up though because I just kind of broadcast sowed them so that I could get a lot of popcorn. I didn't really care, because popcorn will be popcorn. It'll grow and I'll get whatever I get. But then if you look, there's that massive bunch of little popcorn plants there. That's that cob that I planted. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. They're all kind of growing pretty well right now, so who knows? Maybe I'll get a massive bush of corn. That's pretty lid. Now, down here you can see the
beans eating beans.
They're actually just beans, but I want to do the beans eating beans meme because that's a funny meme. But yeah, you can see they're all kind of growing. These ones have some weird leaves, like the ends haven't grown in. This one too, this is a completely different plant, but it's got kind of the same thing. I don't exactly know what that's all about, but they're all they're growing pretty good, you know, getting all the secondary stalks with the triple leaves going. It's all doing pretty well. And I've mulched some of these areas, you can see, with some of the grass that I've mown from the lawn. It really helps hold in moisture and keeps the weeds down. And I think it kind of breaks down and adds nutrients to the soil as well, but that's kind of more hypothetical. But now, if we go over to the pepper section, this is going to be kind of hard to show you, but so this right here is my one little pepper that I transplanted from the inside. But all over now are little pepper plants that are starting to sprout out and grow, which is a big surprise. I thought I might only have one like crippled plant, but turns out I'm gonna have a lot. So that's nice, but hopefully they grow fast enough. That's the big problem. That's the problem I had last year. They couldn't grow fast enough to make more seeds and like fruit properly. So we'll see how that goes. But now you can see the tomatoes. So the tomatoes are starting to grow up more, make some leaves. They're doing really well. They're all over. I've mulched this area, and they were looking a little floppy after that big rainstorm like a week ago, but they're all doing pretty well. That's great. And now the wheat is thick. Kind of crazy. But yeah, maybe I will be able to make some bread you know, sometime at the end of this season. We'll see. But now the onions. So if you see, I actually have some little carrot plants that somehow made their way to the onion section, which is interesting. I think I might let them go because I don't think it'll be a problem. But the onions are starting to grow up too. They're making like secondary leaves, and you know, I've actually been able to pick like the very tops of these and eat them. And they taste like chives. They're pretty good. I like it. And then here are my carrots. Now the carrots are looking real good, especially over in the corner here. We're getting a ton of growth. Hopefully they're not too tight and there's not too much growth, but all throughout, you know, I'm getting these bigger little carrot leaves, and I'm hoping that the roots are getting bigger. And I tilled this area, so hopefully the carrots will actually be able to grow thick and big and not like split off. But yeah, now the cucumbers are really hard to see, especially the ones that I just planted in there. So here, this is a cucumber, this is a cucumber. They're in varying stages of development. I don't know why, but there's one of the transplanted cucumbers in here. This one's doing pretty good. Here, let me show it to you. It's got one leaf and another coming. Weeds are growing in there, but that one's coming along great. So is the other one in the container. But yeah, you can see we've got like cucumbers and little baby ones, older ones, bigger ones. They're kind of here and there. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping I can get some cucumbers by the end of the year, and I'm hoping they hit different or hit similarly, you know. But now the one sad thing, I guess 2 or 3 sad things. First of all, my mint is just dead. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden the leaves started turning yellow, and then the plant just died. Kind of unfortunate. And the same thing is happening to this one here. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they were just barely holding on, and they were just kind of residually alive. I couldn't tell you. Luckily though, the apple plant is going well. Leaves are much bigger than they were last year, so that's great. We'll see how that goes. It might survive. And one other really sad thing is the strawberry plant. The mystery strawberry plant here was actually eaten by something. I don't know. But yeah, it was missing a lot of leaves and it got kind of messed up. But I mean, the base of the plant is still alive. So hopefully I can still get berries out of that. And from what I hear, strawberry plants are very resilient and they'll just kind of keep on growing back, and they might even be a problem, which isn't too bad of a thing. Strawberries are good. But let me see if I can show you the pumpkin plants a little bit better. You can see they're all throughout here in between the weeds. And I might not even have to mulch the pumpkins because pumpkins are, well, they're very aggressive. They grow really big and they grow like vines that go throughout the garden, and they grow these big leaves that go really high and create a canopy. And since it's like closed in the way it is with the fencing, I think it'll just kind of like crowd out the weeds for the most part. So that might be fine. Pumpkins are really good at like just covering an area. And I've got like so many there. Most probably won't even survive because I've just got so many. But yeah, one sad thing is my little watermelon patch here. I don't think I'm seeing any watermelons. I've got some interesting weeds, which I don't think they're watermelons. I don't know. I don't think I've gotten a single watermelon seed to germinate yet, to my knowledge. So I don't know. I'll see what happens there. Maybe the potatoes will just end up growing under the fence there into that zone. We'll see. But nothing wrong with that. It's fine. Just kind of wish I might have had a baby watermelon. That'd be cool. But yeah. Anything else? No, that'll do. All right, so this was garden vlog number 2, the electric boogaloo, and I'm Jake.
I am beans eating beans. Beans eating beans.